Welcome back to another episode of the Weekly InSalt. My name is Wade Lassen, and I'm joined by the beautiful Laura Coppola.
Oh, thank you.
She's a co-host.
Welcome back, beautiful. Laura.
Thank you.
That's the Vice President of Sound.
Hey, Curt.
Kurt Wallstrom.
Yep.
We're here again.
Yeah.
For another
You were
week.
out sick last week. How you feeling?
I'm.
You're going through a stressful time.
I am.
better.
I am. Yeah, my back is fucked.
Yeah, but
sorry.
I think that's okay. Yeah,
Okay.
you're good.
Yeah, my
We're
back's
explicit.
tired, moving, house.
Dude, your house
So
is nice.
how has what's
Dude,
been the
I'm so
worst
jealous.
part of moving?
Just the stress of getting to a point where I could close on the loan and be ready to move.
Yeah,
It's been a very stressful
So
month.
the actual physical act of moving isn't that bad?
Oh,
the
no,
closing
no.
was worse?
No,
Yeah,
it's
so what's-
bad too.
What's the worst part of moving? Other than
Just,
your back.
just my back, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes
my
sense.
back hurts too. Moving your Fuckmaster 3000.
Oh, dude.
That's
It was a freaking
that's a
paper
toaster,
towel.
Kurt.
Oh shit.
It
not
was a
supposed
paper
to-
towel holder.
Oh, okay. Oh, was there a different one?
Well, there was the Fuckmaster, and then there's some red thing. I don't know what it was.
Paper towel
Oh, okay.
holder.
Oh, all right. I must have missed that
Yeah.
part of the conversation. But you're getting there.
I am.
You're almost
yeah.
on.
Tomorrow's a
you're
big
almost done.
day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's exciting.
it is exciting.
I'm sure it's a little bit scary too. When I bought but I know that you've bought a house before, but
many houses.
there's a lot. It's just a lot of responsibility. There's
It
a lot
is,
of
yeah.
money.
and being a landlord, also on top of it,
Yeah, that's true.
is super scary.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna do it.
I've never known you to back down from anything.
Never.
Yeah.
Ever.
I think you'll be okay.
As long as you get some trustworthy people in there, being a landlord is pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We will see.
If you really want to make a lot of money, just get some meth heads in there. You know.
No.
I'm just kidding. They probably
No.
won't
You just
pay
want
anything.
30% of their cut.
Some Eisenhower shit. I like that.
I am not going to be a slumlord.
Well, I have a confession to make to the audience. They don't know anything about this, but you asked me a long time ago, actually it was the end of last year that I think you asked me about this. I went down to St. George and you said, put $100 down on the Diamondbacks
I'm so
to win
pissed
the
at
World
you,
Series.
dude.
You don't have to be mad yet. They're not going to win, but it was a great bet.
Are you kidding?
If they do win, hey, tell the listeners, if they win and I disappear,
All right.
you know who did
all right.
it.
I placed
It's
2
Laura.
bets.
How much would that bet?
Oh,
net?
no, wait. Lied. 3 bets.
So 3 bets over on baseball over the course of the season, preseason.
Preseason.
One of them was on the Mets
Mets
to win the World Series.
win the World Series and their conference.
Okay.
And then,
The Pirates.
I'm so sorry, Zach, the Pirates.
Yeah.
And they were winning until I bet
Until
on
you
them.
bet on them.
And then a very early bet with my very good friend, Zach.
Yeah.
We were like looking at the stats. And I'm like,
You guys both told me.
Let's play a long shot. We were talking one night at the bar. We're like, you know what, Zach, what about the Diamondbacks? Like, I would bet on those.
Yeah.
So he's like, all right, I'll go in halves with you, 50-50. Wade, Curt,
I went down to
St. George.
St. George, but I didn't end up going to Mesquite that trip, right? And I told you, sorry I didn't make it down there. No big deal. Well, now we're here.
Now we're here.
Now we're here.
So I just want the listeners to know that Zach and I were both going to bet $50 on the series.
Was it $50? Or was
$50
it-
each.
Oh, okay. It was $50
each. And here we are,
How much would that bet have netted you if they do win?
$22,000.
Oh shit! So that's why you guys are saying like around 15,000 because
22. It's 11
you'd have
each.
to split it. 11
It was
each.
11
Okay.
each. Yeah, 11 each.
Well,
and here we are.
When the Diamondbacks lose, you'll thank me for not wasting your $50.
Dude.
Come on,
And if they win,
right?
if
Yep.
they win,
If they win, then I guess I'm going to disappear for a while. I have to quit the podcast. I'll just have to get a forklift to move the studio out of here, and then I'll just end up wherever. It'll just be a traveling studio. We'll put it on a double-wide trailer.
just put it in your trailer.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll just have to do a podcast like Steve.
But yeah, $22,000
Yeah. And so if your friends
for
tell
$100.
you to go down to place a bet for them, make some caveats because I never told you I was 100% going to do that.
Dude, you did too.
You're only upset about the money you haven't won yet.
I'm not going to win it anyway. So
Why are you so mad?
because
I did you a favor.
No, you did not.
Do you really think that they got a
I
shot
could-
at the World Series?
Absolutely.
I think the Phillies are
All
going
right.
to destroy them.
No.
Let's be honest about it.
No, it's going to be the Diamondbacks,
As long as
Rangers.
the Astros aren't in it.
Diamondbacks, Rangers. Diamondbacks are going to win this.
If they do, I won't give you $22,000 because I don't have it. But what I will
but Zach
do.
and I can kick your ass, right?
No.
No.
Yeah. I mean, you can say you want to and then not go to my place to kick my ass because that's basically what happened with your bet.
Oh,
I never went to Nevada, or else I would have.
I'm so sad.
If
I'm
the
so
Diamondbacks
sad.
do win, though, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I will make you and Zach a very nice dinner
Okay.
as consolation.
And
you
a
don't.
bottle of Jameson.
Okay, I'll throw in a bottle of James.
Okay. And
No, let's not keep doing ands.
I was going to say a 12-pack of, I don't know, Coronas.
Oh, just a 12-pack? I thought you'd go higher than
All right,
that.
18-pack.
No, let's do a 30-pack.
All right, 30-pack.
Okay.
And a nice dinner.
I don't know why I just ended up talking myself into more money, but I do feel bad.
So,
But you
listen
never
in.
know. We were talking about that before the show. You never know.
You never know.
Well, you were talking about betting
It
on
was
next
such-
season.
It was such a long shot bet.
It was a very long shot bet.
Such
The odds
a long,
were crazy.
It was crazy. 22,000 to 1. It was a $100 bet.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
22 to 1.
22 to 1.
I don't know if that's how. I don't know odds
I
in
don't-
Vegas.
yeah.
I suck
It
at
was
that.
12,000.
But it
I'm
was a
just
lot-
going to say that like 100 times.
Yeah,
It was
but-
$12,000.
just a second ago, it was 11,000. Now it's 12.
No, it's 11,000 each for me and Zach.
Oh yeah. Well, that doesn't add up if the whole bet is paying out
11 and 11
12,000.
is 20. Oh, 22. Sorry, 22. 22,000.
I thought you were just like inflating your halves.
No.
If they do win, I'll cook you dinner, get a bottle of
All right.
Jameson, and the 30
Let's
pack
do
of
it.
PBR.
All right.
Yeah.
No, I was Corona.
Oh yeah. Well, then I have to do a 12 pack of Corona, 12 pack of PBR for each of you because you
Okay.
want Corona, Zach would want PBR.
All right,
I know.
that works. Works for me.
All right. Well, I guess that gives you a reason to watch the playoffs because when I lose, it's not going to be fun. I'm gonna have to go into hiding
You
for a
are.
minute. I really am. That's
well,
okay.
You're going to have to endure a year or more of like just
Constant
just
bullshit.
constant bullshit for
yeah,
me and
just
Zach.
always.
Yeah.
You guys are just gonna fling
We're
shit at
never
me.
going to let you live it down, man.
Yeah, you know what? And after that whole year, when you guys fail on your bets this next season, I gotta have a whole year of being able to fling this shit back. It's only fair.
Fail.
Yeah, you're gonna fail on your bets next year. It's called betting. It's not called winning. But you never know.
Never know.
Yeah, you
never know. Go Diamondbacks.
That was a bet. I should have just.
Go Rangers.
We
Go
should have just went down
Diamondbacks.
there, dude. It wasn't. It's not worth it now. It's not your fault. I'm looking at Curt because you were down there with me, but I don't think there was a moment where we could get down there, or we didn't want to. You know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't remember what it was, but
What happened? I want to know.
I honestly think
What
that
happened?
it just wasn't. Like, you know, we had been down there a lot to St. George because your dad had died, and we were going back and forth, and then you guys like place a bet, but we'd already been down to Mesquite so much that it just didn't feel like there was no reason to go down there. We just stopped at St. George at liquor store and we got what we needed.
Oh,
And then
Fireball took precedence.
Oh yeah, 100% over the Diamondbacks. I didn't know they were going to be in the playoffs. If they win, you've got dinner on me.
All right, got it.
You and Zach.
Yep.
But that's it. Kurt's not allowed.
Steak
What
and
the fuck?
steak and crab.
No, I didn't say that.
It has
I
to
said
be at
I'll
one of
cook you
those
dinner.
places with the folded
No,
cloth napkins too.
He's cooking.
I'm going to cook at my
He's
house.
cooking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I will accept a dish that you would like, but it's not going to be a fancy night at Sizzler.
All right, how about tri-tip?
Yeah, we can do
All right.
tri-tip.
Tri-tip works?
Yep.
Okay. Got it.
Yep. We'll see. We'll see what happens. They're going to lose, so we're not talking about this anymore.
No?
Okay, maybe a little bit more.
$22,000.
Yeah, you wouldn't have even given me any little bit of that if
I
I
would
made the
have.
bet. You would have gave me my $50 back that I bet for. Yeah, you would.
No,
yeah.
I was going to fucking Venmo you, dude.
Venmo me what?
The
50
money
bucks.
to bet.
Yeah, $50. See?
No, I would have.
Thanks.
Oh, now that you got
Zach
the
and I would have kicked you
$22,000, maybe you would have.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You're good people.
I know. We're great people.
Except that now that you're basically holding me as hostage at your bet that didn't.
You
I
hold
didn't
yourself hostage.
You're right.
Man.
I did make that mistake. If you're local, you you know that there's places around town that you love to go. Sorry, that was a hard segue.
It was.
Speaking of baseball, we talked about it last week. There might be a baseball stadium here. And you know where it's going to be close to? The Garage on Beck.
Oh, the
What
garage
the
on
fuck?
Beck.
And I just,
Did you
it's
hear
not, it's
the
pretty
sad,
close.
sad news?
Sad news is it caught on fire again.
It did.
Yeah.
I'm so sad.
We went down there.
I love their fried funeral potatoes.
Fried funeral potatoes.
I love them.
They've got the best recipe. In
They're
fact,
really
I
fried
don't-
now. Oh,
Little burnt.
that was bad.
Yeah, that was bad. Too soon. I don't know of another restaurant that does fried funeral potatoes.
I don't either. I think they're the only one.
I don't really know of a restaurant that does funeral potatoes at all.
Yeah, Wasatch
Oh, they do?
Brewing.
Oh, no kidding. Have you had them?
Breakfast, yeah. They're super good, but they don't fry them. They're just,
Well, what
regular.
happened?
yeah.
I don't know the details. I just saw the post on Reddit. It sounds like maybe a kitchen fire, or my
That's our
theory.
guess. That's
My
our best
theory
guess.
is that the refinery down there has been trying to get rid of the garage for so fucking long that an
They set
employee
the
goes
fire.
over there by the
So-
fence and flicks a cigarette over there, and whoops.
I'm going with
Somebody's
kitchen
over-
fire because it was early in the morning.
Somebody's
probably
over there
is.
smoking a spliff. There's a bale of hay.
I'm going with kitchen fire.
Yeah, I kind of like Curt's theory though too, because why is there a bale of hay? I don't know, but I'm intrigued. There's a bale of hay there from the spliff that's getting flicked over the fence.
I'm still going with kitchen fire.
I think it is. I think it was
Yeah.
actually a
They
kitchen
haven't said
fire,
yet,
and there was
so.
people in there when it caught on fire. Everybody's safe.
Yeah.
But I was just talking about it last week with
We
a friend
were-
of mine. I'm
Actually,
like,
we
need to
were
go down.
talking
And
about
we had,
it.
not that long ago. We talked about it too.
Yeah.
I wanted to go down there again. It's a really chill place. The environment's really great. They're just having a rough time down
Okay,
in that spot because it
so-
caught on fire years and years ago, and
It did.
I don't think it was from. I think it was from like a wildfire or a fire that broke out somewhere in the refinery, and the wind just happened to carry it that way.
Didn't they have the refinery have an explosion or something, and that's what caused it?
I don't know if it was from that, but the refinery did have an
Yeah.
explosion,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
that's not a good thing.
All right, so backstepping a little bit. So I want
No, I can't go
Tri-tip?
back and place the bet again.
No. Tri-tip and fried funeral potatoes. That's what I want.
Oh, well, I don't have a recipe. I got a recipe for funeral potatoes, but I can't fry them.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, you can.
This is so fucked up. It's like if this is like the food version of blackmail.
Dude, you can fry anything.
best version of
anything.
blackmail.
Literally anything.
Yeah, I can, but I'm not a chef. I got to call a chef now.
No, you
and I
don't.
I'm not a chef, dude.
Can
are
you
the-
fry funeral potatoes?
Yeah,
Would you do
absolutely.
it?
Fuck
Okay,
it.
that's on. That's on Curt.
I think you're a chef. I think you're a great
Thank you.
cook.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Just a little bit more for
You
my
can fry
ego and I'll
anything,
get
dude.
there.
I mean, look at the state fair. They have fried everything. Fried
Butter.
butter. I mean, come on. I mean, there's places that deep fry water. You ever seen that? Deep
That's
fried
true.
water.
I have seen
No.
deep fried water.
Yeah, see? We can do deep fried funeral
You can do
potatoes.
deep fried funeral potatoes.
Sure, I'll try it out.
All right. He's on the hook for this
Okay.
one, not me.
All right.
I'll figure it out.
Because he
Well,
also
he
was there.
He was with you.
Yep.
So
it this is partly your fault.
I'm taking the blame for shit.
You were there. You could have been like, Zach and Laura really need you to make that bet for them today. I'd have been like, you know what, Curt, you're right. But he didn't do that.
I know.
Funeral potatoes are on you, man.
All right.
Okay, whatever.
They're
I'll
on
figure
you.
it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
That could be hard.
Okay, before we move on again, are there any other demands you have?
Okay. Tri-tip, deep fried potatoes, Coronas, Jameson. I think that's it. That's
Okay,
it.
no
Yeah.
creme brulee or
Oh yes.
You want a bag of weed or anything?
No.
Okay.
Not for this girl. Creme brulee. Yes.
okay.
All right.
I can make you just the brulee part. Just torch some sugar. Just make
It has
sugar
to have some
crisp.
creme under it.
All right, I got a bottle of whipped cream.
All right. No.
I got a bottle of creme fraiche. Or a tub. Would you call that a tub?
A tub.
A tub of creme fraiche.
Does it come in? Does it come in tubs?
I think anything that's plastic is a tub. Doesn't matter how big or small it is.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. I will buy that. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you
You're
for giving me that at least.
You're
After
welcome.
all I just committed to on the air.
On the air.
Yeah.
You got it, people.
I guess we're going to have to
Yeah.
put some pictures on our Instagram
Yes.
about this.
Yep.
If the Diamondbacks win.
If they win.
Which they're
When?
not.
No,
they're
no.
not going to.
Damn it. When?
Let's go
they
Phillies.
win. Fuck the Phillies.
Speaking of food, this is a better segue. Today is October 22nd, and I think the 24th, 25th is when you're listening to this.
Yeah.
23rd, tomorrow, Monday, is the 2-year anniversary of the first time we ever did a food challenge on the show.
Oh, shit.
That is right.
And Curt, you won that one.
I won that
He
shit.
did,
It was
yeah.
salmon, yeah.
Yeah.
I won the fuck out of that.
And then the
So
food
good.
challenges fell up. We did the chicken tortilla soup one.
Yep.
And then I had one that I was supposed to do with Chez, but things happened. Do you think it's time to bring it back?
I do.
It's really stressful to do that. And you know, Curt, you know how much work goes into doing the food challenge. But I think it's time.
I think it's
I've got the
time. trophy
trophy out there that it's just sitting there looking at me all the time like, I need to be given out again.
Yeah. So what are you thinking?
I think that we're going to have to think really hard about it, but I did think it would be funny if we did a teppanyaki challenge.
What?
Like we get hibachi grills in my house, and then people have to judge your flair. How great you can make an onion volcano.
How much I can slap the
You know what I'm
spatulas
talking
against the grill?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so flair comes into play. That's
No.
extreme, of course. I don't know. I just think it might be time to start thinking about it again.
Okay.
And now you're here, so you're a potential challenger.
I am, yeah.
So-
because my kitchen is freaking awesome,
Yeah,
dude.
I mean, we're gonna hold it at your house.
yeah.
You don't want that.
We can't.
And we
though.
don't have a studio there.
Yeah, we have
Oh,
to do it
that's
here.
true. That's true. Right about that.
But you being Italian,
Sicilian. Just
well, okay, yeah,
correcting
you're right.
a
You're
little
right.
bit,
Thank you.
yeah.
Sicilian. Yeah, you talk like an Italian with your hands, though. Is that a Sicilian thing too?
both. I'm going to say
Tomato.
yeah.
No.
Potato, potato.
There's somebody listening in Italy right now that's like, you don't have to make that dinner because you're going to die before it.
My grandmother is like rolling right now.
Is that the energy that I just felt in here?
Yes, it is.
Damn it, Jackie didn't smudge the room good enough.
She didn't.
But I think if anybody were to challenge you to something, it would, if like a pasta dish, that's crazy.
Yeah, definitely
Lasagna,
crazy.
don't do it.
My lasagna is
Yeah,
the best.
Your
I'm
marinara
just going to
sauce.
heat up a thing of Stouffer's and I'll challenge you with that.
It has to
Are
be
you
plated
kidding
well.
me?
That would be
Are
fun.
you kidding? That tastes like Chef Boyardee garbage.
Well, we'll see. It's all up to the judges.
See, and that's the crazy thing.
we had
gonna
a
have to
guy
find
at
judges.
work that won with like 6 cans of stag chili in a chili cook-off, and he fucking won.
Nuh-uh.
That's a power move.
No.
Just like going through Wendy's drive-thru and being like, "Give me your chili. I got a chili cook-off today," and you win.
Their burgers and their chili.
It's a great way to utilize food that's going old.
And getting fucking food poisoning.
I've never personally heard of anybody who's gotten food poisoning from Wendy's.
I have. Actually, not food poisoning. I got it.
Are you going to talk about poop?
No, I'm not allowed to talk about this. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. I thought it was a poop story, and I was about to get really happy.
I'm not actually allowed to talk about this. I'll tell you after the show.
That's
though.
fine. Yeah,
Okay.
the audience doesn't need to know.
No.
What they do need to know is what we're going to do for the food challenge. But we're thinking about it, and I think it's about time to bring it back. Mm-hmm. We haven't done it, and we all love cooking. We need to
wait
do
a minute.
it.
We were talking about wings earlier.
Yeah, we were.
Like wings.
Yeah,
Let's do wings.
wings is very touchy.
Yeah. Why?
You know what I was honestly thinking is the
You would lose,
this is
Laura,
the-
because
is
you
it-
can't handle your spice.
this is a
No,
place.
do I have to be in the
podcast?
challenge?
Well, it depends on who gets
Who
challenged.
challenged, yeah.
Okay, got you.
But I think This Is a Place podcast did say they want to challenge our podcast to funeral potatoes.
Oh,
Let's
shit.
do it.
I think that's a perfect
I
way to
think
bring it
so,
back.
yeah.
I think it is This Is a Place, but if it's not, I'm sorry. If it's American Fork,
I think
don't know.
it was This Is the Place.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
it was too. And I'm down. That would be the perfect way to bring it back in.
Yeah.
that would be.
Yeah.
We
So
could have dueling
we'll be in
podcasts.
touch.
That would be sick.
Yeah, I think it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we should cook a
Do you
honey
have-
ham on the side, just because it's good with
Well, let's focus on the task at hand, because if they beat us, then we have to get into a whole different
Funeral
argument
po-
about who's more Utah.
Competition funeral potatoes with a general ham. I like it.
What's a general ham?
Like, it's the same ham that goes to both dishes.
Oh, okay. I see what you did there. I got confused too, but he's just saying you cook a ham and then it just goes into the to 2 dishes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's
I
not
thought you were talking
competition
about
ham.
honey bake ham.
It's just general spiral cut, whatever. I don't care what it is.
Yeah.
Just,
Okay.
But it goes on
Okay.
both
Let's
dishes.
not worry about ham. Let's worry about potatoes.
Yeah, but that'll be the focus. That'll competition potatoes
See,
with
I don't have faith in
community
us now.
ham.
You guys are overcomplicating funeral potatoes. We're just gonna cook that.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, fine. Fine, wait.
And then if you find a way for ham to be integrated into it, then we'll do it. But you're going to sneak it in anyway. I don't know why I whispered that either.
I don't either.
I think that's a great way to bring it back.
Yes. Let's do it.
Yeah.
You guys on?
Yep,
Yeah.
Okay.
we'll figure it out.
All right.
You know
Yeah. What?
We might have to deep fry them.
Yes.
This might be the reason why we have to deep fry 'em.
I
Absolutely.
made that connection like 20 minutes ago.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, thanks for sharing. Well, yeah, but
Really?
for a different reason. I'm deep frying it for a competition, not for Laura.
No. You still have to deep fry them for me
Well, Curt does. It has nothing to do with me.
if the D-backs win.
Yeah, if they win. So I came across this article. Speaking of funeral potatoes,
Oh.
I came across this
Sad.
article and yeah, because when you
Okay.
eat those, people die, and that is sad. You're right. According to ABC4 Utah, you're from Utah if you know these words, and I thought this would be funny to go through.
Okay.
Because I wanted your guys' opinion on what you think about these words.
All right. I'm going to guess one.
Okay, guess. Well, I don't think you will, but guess. I'll tell you if it's in there.
6s.
It's not in there.
That's a Utah thing,
I
isn't
don't.
it?
No, I don't think it. Well, it might be a Utah thing, but wait. Let me look in the honorable mentions. Nope.
It's
Nope,
not?
It's not. According to ABC.
Okay.
Yeah. The first one is slough.
Never heard that before.
Yeah, yeah,
ever.
but see, you're not from
when
here.
I was in high school.
Yeah, and that's what they're saying. You're from Utah if you've ever sloughed school.
Yep.
Yeah.
I did that.
But I thought that was just a normal thing growing up in Utah.
Never heard that term
What would you
before.
call it?
I
When
thought
you
that
would
was a
skip
general
school?
term.
Just ditching.
Ditching, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was too. It's not. Apparently, it's very
Yeah.
Utah.
Okay.
It says you definitely shouldn't go sloughing school or work, but sometimes you just have something better to do or need that mental health day. Okay, we're not going to read the descriptions
No.
of all this stuff.
Ditch day. Senior ditch day. Didn't you call it that here?
Slough? We call it sloughing.
Senior ditch day?
We're going to go slough
Sorry,
and
if
hang
you
out
need
at the Belge.
That's just stupid.
The Belge.
If you need a mental health day, you just slough work. No, that doesn't work.
Yeah, it's called a sick day.
You will get fired.
Yeah, it's called a sick day. Don't just not call.
All right.
If you don't,
Not-
no
We called
call,
it-
no show.
We called
that's-
it ditch day.
And I can see that. We called it sloughing for some reason. The other one, this one's funny because it gives me like Back to the Future vibes. Because the second word on the list is biff. Like, oh man, don't go down that hill. You're gonna biff.
Oh
it.
yeah,
Oh.
I've used that.
You might
before.
biff it if you
You'll
do
biff
that.
it.
Yeah. Did you ever?
I've heard of that
You've
one.
heard of biffing it? Yeah. Yeah, that I don't think that that's a good word to be on this list for some reason. The other one that I also have a little bit of issue with is recreating.
What?
I've never said that like, hey
Like-
Curt, man, I'm
like-
kind of bored. You want to go recreating, or you want? We're
Should
gonna
we
go
recreate.
Yeah, man.
What?
Like, Just go,
Utah's favorite pastime is to go recreating in many of the beautiful mountains and national parks that stretch across the entire state. Maybe they're just trying to say recreate, but I've never
like
used
is
recreating
that short
in a
for
sentence.
recreational? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe that's what they're getting after.
Yeah.
This one I can get it. Powder.
What?
Ski.
Yo, yeah, dude, just got some fresh powder.
Okay.
We gotta
okay.
go up there.
I
That's
get that one. That's
bullshit.
definitely a Utah
But
thing.
we don't like. I used to snowboard, and when there's a powder day, it was all about powder. Dude, there's powder day. We're not going to school today.
We're gonna ditch.
We're gonna slough college today and go hit the powder, dude.
College.
You might biff
That was
it.
in college. I know.
Careful, you might biff it.
That was good.
That was good.
That was good. I like it. I don't really use, but I mean that's not really a Utah word because when it snows, there's just powder. You know, I feel like
Yeah.
somebody in Canada probably uses that word a lot too if they live
Maybe.
by a ski resort.
I would think it'd be like a close drive to go powder for the day.
Yeah,
I don't know.
although-
Utah is great for that.
When I was
20
applying-
minutes, you're up there.
Oh yeah. Well,
Colorado, 2 hours.
20 minutes you're up there. I don't know about these days. Different conversation. I do know that like I never really, it was just a powder day. When I applied for jobs in college, there was a perk where if you worked for a company in Park City, every time that it snowed that night, they would give you the day off to go enjoy the powder day. But that was kind of seems like a gimmick a little bit.
It does.
I'm really not into it. This one should be obvious. What's one thing that you think about when you live in Utah? You know what this is. It was pretty much coined here. It involves ketchup and mayonnaise.
Fry sauce.
Yep. That's the next word.
Yeah, that's a Utah thing for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think I don't know if it was fry sauce was coined here, but I think that it's been in other states with different names. But
well,
how do you feel about fry sauce?
I like fry sauce.
I love it.
I think it's great.
Put it on everything.
Add fat to ketchup. You don't like ketchup though.
No, but mixed with mayonnaise, I do.
Yeah.
Well, add a little sweet pickle. What do you call it? Thousand
Thousand
Island dressing.
Yeah, you're right.
I do mayonnaise, ketchup, and a little bit of sriracha.
Ooh, spicy fry
good.
sauce.
Yeah, it's good ass.
Or like everybody.
Oh, Freddy's puts jalapenos in there.
See, that sounds great. Pickled jalapenos.
I freaking don't know, but
I don't know. I know
they
you
have
work at Freddy's.
jalapeno fry sauce there.
All right.
Super good.
The next word, I don't know if you can count this or not. Funeral potatoes.
Yeah.
We just talked about that.
Yeah, it's not really a word. It's like a thing from Utah. But
Is green jello in there?
no, it's not. If you're gonna put funeral potatoes on the list, though, at least put the pastrami burger. That's a very Utah thing.
Is it really? I think it's back
I don't
east,
like
too.
them.
I don't mind them.
I don't like
But I
them.
think
I think
had
it
one
might be
and I
like
wasn't-
it might be like a New York deli kind of like pastrami's.
I really think that the pastrami burger is the Utah State burger.
Okay.
Will you look that up?
Is there a state burger?
Yeah, there is. There is. I know back east they've got like the onion burger, and there's a place that like kind of coined the smash burger. White
Yeah.
Castle kind of did its own steaming thing with the holes in the meat. But if you're gonna put funeral potatoes on here, you have to. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's the news. What do we expect?
Where are we at? What number?
I'm not counting numbers. Let's see. The next one, though, everybody should be able to guess when the news says haze during the wintertime.
Oh.
What are we actually having?
Inversion.
Yep. And
Which
I
is
didn't,
the suckiest thing about
I didn't know
this
that was a
state.
Utah thing. And I
It
work
is.
with people out of state, obviously, and around the world. When I tell them, oh, it's really bad inversion, they're like, what does that mean? I'm like, oh, it's just really bad haze.
It means
I
you
know
live
what
in a
haze
bowl and the pollution doesn't get out of there.
We haven't had a bad inversion year in a
Knock
long
on
time.
wood, yeah.
No, we have.
Like last
had
year
some
wasn't
horrible
bad.
shit.
Last year wasn't bad. The year before that I didn't think was bad. But when I was growing up, we had some bad ones where like 2 weeks.
So
would
I
be
do think that
shitty.
last year was bad because of all the snow.
That actually clears out the inversion though.
It does?
Yeah,
All right.
but I didn't think. Do you think last year was bad inversion year?
No, we just had way too much snow.
Yeah, we did have way too much snow.
Get
Record
ready
yeah,
for this year.
Yeah, we're gonna have just as much, guaranteed.
I don't know. El Nino.
Pretty sure.
The honorable mentions really make me mad, but that's okay. I'll let you guys tell me if you're mad at these honorable mentions. Fetch, frickin', oh my heck, or holy crap. Many other words related to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints are also unique to the religion, such as ward or stake.
So,
Steak with an A.
question for you: Do you
A,
think?
no E.
Do you think changing the word to fetch means anything different?
No, because you know what your intent is.
Absolutely.
I agree with that.
Yeah, you're trying to
Frickin'.
say fuck.
Frickin'.
That is what
Yeah,
I'm trying
you're
to say.
just changing the word and pretending that
Sorry,
you're not
I had to
cussing.
say it.
No, it's okay. After what I just read, I don't blame you at all. You made me freaking mad, dude.
Or
Yeah.
dang it, or HL double pocky sticks, or pocky sticks.
I like double pocky sticks. That's pocky sticks. That's cool. That's like
Yeah.
got a Japanese vibe to it.
Yeah, you're just changing the word. It
Yeah,
means the
I
same
agree.
thing. I'm sorry, folks. It does.
I think that the word you speak the words that have the intent of what you're going to say, and if you don't want to say the F word, then you say frickin'.
Frickin'.
Everybody knows what you're saying anyway.
Yeah.
And anybody who
I've
says
heard
that
some
word,
ridiculous
or
stuff
fudge.
before. I've heard girls
shut the front door.
Or
shut the front door. Yeah,
or fudge.
Or the worst one I've heard was "oh my bread."
Oh, my bread.
Oh, my bread.
Dude, I think that's actually kind of sick. Like, what if we just replace swear words with random things that don't make sense? Like,
I heard that. I was like,
get the cheese out of here. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
I heard that. We all turned and looked at this girl that said
or
it. We're
son
like,
of a
what?
biscuit eater.
Yeah, that's a little. I actually feel like that's worse than just saying son of a bitch.
I know, right?
Because if you just said son of a biscuit eater, you actually went the extra syllables. That's too much. Like, just shorten it to bitch. In my mind right now, I'm thinking of my mom being like, Wade, don't say bitch. But whenever she said that, she
It's
said,
a female dog. I used to say that as a kid all the time. It's a female dog.
I know, right? Well, now you know that if you know those words, you are Utah. And if you're not, you probably still know most of those words anyway.
Yeah.
Or
probably
you
just
think
didn't-
we're all
Or-
ridiculous over here.
No,
No,
or
I
you
don't
had
think so.
your own words that made up those words wherever you came from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, sick, hella.
Yeah.
It's the same thing,
Yeah.
right?
Bitchin'.
Biscuit eating, just add an extra N to the end of it. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. And we're back. This is Weekly InSalt, episode 292, with Wade, Laura, and Curt.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what? While we were on break, you guys started talking about spiders.
Yes, we
Dude,
did.
fuck spiders.
I spray-
the worst goddamn things ever.
I spray my
I'm sure they're
house-
helpful, but
They are. Yeah.
they are to a degree, but goddamn it.
There are some helpful spiders. There's one living in my Jeep.
What?
Yeah.
No, I will never get in your Jeep again, Laura.
There's one living in my Jeep.
No.
You just let it live there peacefully?
It's been there for, yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't
okay.
bug me. He
Yeah.
just leaves webs.
Is
What
that
happens-
the case, or you just can't find it?
I haven't seen him.
What happens when you're driving 80 miles an hour down the freeway?
And that bitch descends right in front of your face.
I'm not afraid of spiders.
For some reason,
I'm just
I
gonna
feel
say.
like, no offense, I just feel like all spiders are gay. Like when he like uses his web to come down in front of you, he'll be like, "Hey, sup, Laura,"
Yeah.
and then you go into a Jersey barrier because you freak the fuck out.
No, I won't.
All right,
He's been
No,
living
I
there.
got a
he's
quick
been
spider
living
story if you
there
wanna hear
for
it.
3 months. I'm just going to say that 3 months.
that's a crazy amount of time to
Yeah.
let a spider live in your
Last
car.
time we went camping.
You spray your house, Curt. I heard what you said.
Twice a
We'll get
year.
there. You spray your house twice a year. I do too. And you know what my favorite thing is finding dead spiders that had tried to get inside, and I'm like,
And they're all crawled up and
yeah,
dead. And
yeah. There's one right by my front door right now. And I saw it and I was like, sorry, but this is my house. I felt like Dikembe
That's my
Mutombo.
house, bitch.
Nothing in my house. What's your story, Curt?
So this was like 25 years ago when I was living at my mom's house, and I was out doing some yard work around my mom's house, mowing the lawn, I was running the weed eater,
being a good son.
being a good son,
Yeah.
And I'm doing the edge of the fence, and I come across the corner of the house, where the fence meets the house.
People
you
probably
know.
don't walk there that often. Or,
No,
or care.
not at all.
Yeah.
But there's this giant circular web, and it was a very well done circular web.
Were you impressed by it?
I was
Is
like,
it
holy
like
shit.
Charlotte's Web?
It was big, way bigger than that. I mean, this thing was probably a foot and a half in diameter.
Yeah.
This
I
thing
didn't
was
think we
huge.
had spiders that made webs that big in Utah, but we do have a lot of weird spiders in Utah.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, but it was huge. It was massive web, and I took a step back and I'm admiring this web. I was like, man, that's a big ass web. But there was no spider. I was like, where the fuck is the
Very
spider?
nicely constructed.
Yes.
Like this spider had a degree in architecture.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
And but like I said, there was no spider. I couldn't see the bastard.
So what do you want to do?
So I picked up a stick and
You want to see the
That's
spider?
what I would do too. Poke,
Yeah.
poke,
Let's just
poke.
pretend I'm an insect for a minute.
well, that's not what my intention was. I was like, man. So I picked up a stick and I was literally bouncing the stick off of one of the support webs
To see how strong it was?
Yeah, and I was like, this was a big stick too, and it was bouncing off of the
Okay.
and
His joint welds were good then.
He's got a fucking master's degree in architecture.
and all of a sudden this big ass spider, like this bastard was huge, just Tarzan's out of the fucking corner of the house of the fence, just right into the center of the web. I holy hell! And immediately I just took that weed whacker to that bastard and cut that fucker
Cut him
in
in
half.
half.
Yeah,
So you say bastard like 3 times. How do you know it was a male?
I don't care.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't gender appropriate spiders, man. It could have been a they them spider.
It could have.
Yeah, you never know.
Just
We don't
straight
really
up bitch, man.
we don't communicate very well with spiders.
No.
So we don't know what they're feeling.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a plant-based spider. No, I would have done the same thing. I don't like spiders. Spiders are one of the things that the only thing I hate more than spiders, I'll give you guys 3 guesses, but you already know what it is.
Snakes? No.
Come on, you know what I...
Wasps.
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
yeah. Bees and wasps.
I
You and
run
are in
away
this-
from
yeah.
wasps.
You are
Like
a little
I'm
girl.
a little girl.
So
I
I'm,
really
I'm
do.
allergic
Yeah.
to
It's
bees,
so
so,
funny.
I do too.
And everybody else is standing out there like it's normal. I'm like, did you guys
So-
not see the wasp?
Well, they're not
And
going to
Curt's
fuck
like,
with you.
yeah, you know what I saw today on Reddit? Just let the bee fly around you and it won't bother you.
It's
And
not a bee, it's a wasp.
Yeah, but listen to this. The
So here's
bumble,
the thing about a wasp is either they are on your shit list, you are on their shit list, or you are not.
we're always on
And
their shit
no,
list.
no.
Yeah, I kill all wasps.
I run from wasps.
But this bumblebee, there's a guy filming a video on Reddit, and the title was, "Don't run away from the bee, just stand still until it leaves you alone." Well, it flew into his nose.
Jesus. Oh, yeah. I'd be,
It was a bumblebee, though, so I think
so Curt, so back to the spider story. I have to ask, because as a little girl, I would have gone and found bugs to throw into the
I
web
did that all
Yeah.
the time.
instead of taking a stick and bouncing it. I would I want to see this spider eat something.
which is cool.
It is cool.
I didn't think about that at the time, but I did later. With other webs, I would always throw ants and stuff into
Yeah.
webs and check them out. And,
Poor
A
ants.
grasshopper.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a spider like wrap something?
oh, yeah.
Oh,
That's
it's
terrifying
so
shit. That's
cool.
nightmarish shit.
It
That
is,
is
but it's
nightmare
super
fuel.
cool.
Yeah.
They're pretty fast at it.
Well, if it's your food, you better
Yeah.
be fast.
Yeah.
Right?
Wrap it,
But a grasshopper,
sting it,
that's like getting too close to home, you know? Like
paralyze that
a
guy.
grasshopper could be the size of like a finger. That spider could wrap the finger up real quick.
Yep.
We were talking about, I opened my sprinkler box and there was a black widow in there, and I'm like, nope, I'm just gonna kill everything within a 3-mile radius now.
Like literally,
And then
even the neighbor's dog. No,
You know what?
No,
Casualty
no,
of
sorry.
war. I declared war on the spiders. Like, it's not my fault that your chihuahua got into my sprinkler box. I'd honestly never.
Chihuahua, what the? I mean, I'm not going to argue that. Chihuahuas are
They're the most vicious dogs.
they are.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
But it died and it landed on the cap that I have to unscrew to drain the sprinkler water.
And it was dead.
It was dead. But when I was putting my hand in there, I still thought of like horror movies when it's like jump scare, like, I just got you.
I'm alive.
Like it's a person.
And it laughs as it runs away.
Like if you hang out where we hang out long enough, you just always check corners. You're like,
Oh,
I don't know. I just had to go to the bathroom, but now that I'm walking out, I'm on guard for any kind of jump scare. I thought the spider was going to get me. It didn't. My sprinklers were.
And you had gloves on, right?
Yeah, but I don't know.
Wussy.
I feel like a black widow could do his best to get through it.
Maybe.
And then you see videos online of people that will like pick up black widows, and they're like, they're really not that aggressive, and you can just let them walk on you as long as you don't mess around with them too much. They won't bite you.
No, thank you.
Yeah, no. The closest I'm getting to a black widow is with a 20-foot can of spider spray. You know what I mean?
Or
Just-
my foot.
Dude, sometimes I have a hard time with that.
Yeah,
too.
you're going to be kicking the windshield out of your Jeep sometime soon.
I think it's a friendly spider.
Can't you put
I
your
do.
windshield down in your Jeep?
Yeah, you
Yes, I
think.
can.
Oh,
you
yeah.
think.
Yeah.
So you won't have to break your windshield. Goes kick it down.
He doesn't leave like black widow webs. He just leaves little webs
Yeah,
in the
bullshit.
corners,
That's
and
gonna-
I just wipe them down with my hand. I'm not afraid of spiders.
Yeah,
I
so
will
you're going to
smash
see it's going to be one of those red-ass orb weavers
Yeah.
Those are cool spiders.
you know how
until
there's-
it grows up and takes over and sits in your passenger seat and
All
let's
right.
go for a ride.
So, right. So, I'm the girl that will smash a spider with my finger.
Okay.
Will you guys?
No.
Okay, thank you.
No, I'm getting out my shotgun.
Yeah.
You know
I'm
how
getting
much
out
bigger?
gasoline.
Like I don't know what the ratio is, but you know how much bigger you are than a spider?
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah, but you know how much I don't care how bigger I am? I know that there's a difference between going to the ER.
I will walk by my wall and go, "Oh, spider smash" with my finger.
Yeah. You've got that. What did the spiders do to you?
Well, I don't mind them, but I don't want them in my house.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't mind spiders like outside.
Outside.
If they're in the sprinkler box or whatever, I don't
just be outside.
get out of there. But just be outside.
Don't come in my house.
But I'm not gonna pick up a spider and be like, "You should be free. Go live outside."
So
now.
I do have
I'm
a
gonna
friend
kill
that
it."
will like pick up every bug and go, "Come on, let's go outside. I'm not going to kill you. Let's be free."
And then they set the
like-
bug outside on their deck, and the bug's like, "I'm coming right back.
I'm coming
in."
back in.
No. I'm busting the drywall.
I'll just smash that spider with my finger.
Yeah. Kurt, you got a lot for Kurt's corner.
I do. I have a
you?
few things, yeah.
Oh,
Kurt's corner.
Kurt's corner. Kurt's
Jesus
corner.
He
Christ.
did it with us. We're turning another new leaf.
Yeah. Let me ask you guys a question real quick.
All right.
What's the nicest bathroom you've ever been in?
The Ritz.
The Ritz?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
One.
The one in Vegas.
Okay, that's yeah.
No, not Vegas. The one in not L.A.
You're
I'm
Laura's
having.
Laura's
It doesn't-
being
okay. So,
But anyway, the Ritz bathrooms are the bomb.
all right. So we're okay. So like a nice luxury hotel
yeah.
bathroom. What about you, Wade?
I've been into. I think the nicest bathroom I've been in. It had a bidet.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
The seat was warm. I just sat on the toilet because I didn't have to poop. I just wanted to experience the bidet.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was nice.
Nice. Where was that at?
Up the canyon, friends of mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me tell you. So, I mean, I've been into some nice bathrooms too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've traveled a lot during in my production years,
Yeah.
and stayed at some really nice hotels and whatnot. But there's one that's better.
Where?
What,
There's
the
one
best
that's
one?
better. Yeah, there's one that's better.
Is it
that
in the
trumps
United States?
all. I don't. I kind of.
What does that mean? Is it in
Kind
Puerto
of.
Rico?
It's either in or out, man.
I mean, there are some.
So there's a new
Hawaii is still a state.
Santa Monica.
No.
I remembered it. No, that's where the Ritz was. That's
So
the one, too.
you gotta think
Got
think
there.
outside of that.
Outside of the USA,
Yes.
Canada.
No, you gotta think outside of the planet.
Mars.
When the fuck?
All right, so now that I've kind of ruined it, space tourism.
Okay.
There's a new spacecraft. It's called Neptune capsules. It's a new spacecraft that has been developed, where they have designed a bathroom that gives you the most impeccable view that you've ever seen, that you can
Of.
take a shit
The
in.
planet Earth.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, and you think of zero gravity and all that, but no, this spaceship is suspended by a balloon, so there's 100% full Earth gravity.
Okay.
All right.
So you're in early space.
You're up there.
Yeah, you're up there. You go above the thin blue line.
Yeah, you're in space territory. You just don't have zero gravity.
Space territory.
That was yeah.
So, but yeah, you can go into this really nice bathroom.
Is it
that's-
So
just
what's
a-
nice about it?
But wait, is it just a bathroom, or is it like a whole ship? I don't know.
It's
Put
a
it
whole
on-
ship, but the bathroom was specifically designed to be the best experience possible.
Yeah.
All right. So
So do you say?
like
Like
I can't go
here's
there.
actually here. Let
Laura,
me
you don't
throw
like-
this up here real quick. There's actually a picture of it.
You don't like poop talk, but
No, I want to know
Look at
what's
that.
the best
Could you
experience that
imagine?
you could get in a bathroom.
that
Could
looks
you
like
imagine
a nice
taking
bathroom.
a shit in that?
I feel like that's CG, but I get the point. Yeah, I can imagine. But
Dude,
I'm
I
gonna be
would love
so
that.
mad if I ate Taco Bell before I went on that.
Dude, I would rip it out.
No, that's
So what's so good about that experience? Just the
You've
view?
got the view of the Earth.
Okay, I was thinking much better
You've got
experience than
you've got
that.
the view
like not pooping in space.
No, you're taking a shit in space.
That is designed better than most airplane bathrooms or all airplane bathrooms,
It
but
looks about the same size, though.
it looks about the same size.
Yeah, it's about but it's a lot more nicer than an airplane bathroom.
Yeah,
Right, because it's
yeah, it
gold?
is. But there's one problem with this picture: is it only shows a sink. So am I shitting in the sink?
Hold on, let me find the picture of the actual bowl.
All right, so your definition of experience and mine is so much different.
Oh, here it is right here. Here's the bowl right here. Hold on. Let me get that
right.
up there. There you go.
Wow, it is fancy.
Looks like
It looks very. Why is there a plant?
What's the view over to the right?
Well, there's a plant in front of the window.
Okay.
'Cause you know what? There's one thing that I know about bathrooms. It's not fancy if there's not a plant in it.
I don't know. It just kind of looks like a cinnamon roll to me, but
Oh yeah, the toilet seat
The
definitely
toilet
looks like a
seat
toilet
does,
cinnamon.
seat or a hemorrhoid donut. I don't know.
Well, depends on
Maybe
what's
it's
on
a
his.
floating device. I don't know.
Yeah, but we
Okay.
can't get through
Space tether.
we can't get through an episode without talking about toilets and poop.
You're damn right we can't.
Laura.
Everybody
Oh my
has
God.
to poop. It's
Dude,
just a fact
so
of life. You don't have to poop
I-
in space.
I admit I don't like talking about poop on the show, but I had an experience yesterday.
We got her.
It was not pleasant.
Yeah.
No.
Was it like the water kind?
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah. It was not a good.
Dude, I love those.
Not a good.
I love hot shit coming out of my ass.
Dude. Oh my God. No. All right. Enough poop talk.
Okay.
I gotta go
All right,
off.
onward.
That. Onward.
All right,
No,
speaking
I
of
mean-
things that give you butt
Hey,
piss.
wait.
So
Kurt,
there's
hold up. Let that sink in real quick. We can wait. Just let it.
Oh, what am I letting sink in?
What's the story you're gonna tell us? It's okay. Everybody poops. Have you read the book?
Is there an Everybody Poops book?
Book? Yeah.
No, there is not.
All
These
right,
guys
move
are.
on.
all right. Speaking of things that give you butt piss,
Okay.
there is a restaurant in Japan that I read about that
Oh no!
Hmm.
Don't tell me you're gonna do this.
no, probably
Okay,
not. I don't know
okay.
what you're talking about, but
Is it? Do you eat out of a toilet?
no,
No, please.
we're not gonna go there.
Please,
Because
no.
that is a restaurant in Japan.
No, I don't want to know about
You can
that.
eat ramen
that's-
out
La, 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 la,
that's
la,
weird.
la, la,
No,
la.
it's
That's
not
just
bad.
weird.
No, no, no.
Anyway,
You just eat ramen out of a.
no, that's
No.
Korea.
small
No.
Oh, it's Korea.
That's
You're right.
Korea.
You're
So
right.
this
It's
is
Korea.
Japan. That's Korea's weirder than Japan.
Yeah, based on what I just said, I'd argue differently.
So there's a restaurant in Japan that credits its deliciousness of pork skewers to a sauce jar that has not been cleaned in 60 years.
I love it. You heard about the restaurants that fry their like fried chicken in oil that hasn't been changed for like 100 years?
No.
KFC.
So
Okay, yes.
Yeah, they change their oil, I'm sure.
So there's a restaurant that's famous for its pork skewer eatery in Tokyo. It's in a Tokyo shopping district. Was recently featured on a popular Japanese television show where it revealed that one of its secrets to success was a rather dubious-looking jar covered in a gelatinous mass.
Do you have a picture of this
I
jar?
do. It's fucking gross.
I cannot. For the listeners, I'm not looking at this.
Yeah, you don't,
I can't.
It's not
Oh,
poop.
shit, I put it on the wrong one.
You are looking.
There it is, right
I
there.
peeked.
Oh my
What?
god.
Oh, yuck.
So
You know what that screams to me? It looks like it actually does look like a poop cover jar. But you know what that screams to me? Flavor Town, dude. I feel like Guy Fieri needs to go to this.
So
place.
apparently this was the same sauce jar that pork skewers have been dipped in the last 60 years, and the dark brown mass around the jars is the sauce that has spilled over and hardened over the decades.
Okay.
Put the picture back up because let's just talk about the
How
sauce that's
disgusting
spilled
it looks.
over. It's not just spilled over. It's created its own.
It's its own planet.
It's its own natural environment. It has its own
It's a
biome.
planet.
Basically, I would call it more like an asteroid ring.
Maybe.
But apparently it's good. So I don't know. I mean, your pork skewers
so
aren't
Definitely
being
not on my
rubbed
bucket
across
list.
that. Or
So there's restaurants, for example, like a pho restaurant. They won't wash out the pot that they make the broth in all the time because they usually use most of the broth and then they refill it with water. And that's a thing. There's places
Well,
that have like
so-
100-year-old oil that they
so-
fry things.
so
here's a
there's-
different picture of that. It looks like it's bigger than it looks.
Oh yeah, it is bigger than it looks. Yeah.
Yeah, and so there's like a burger place in Utah that's sold.
Cotton Bottom had-
I wasn't going to say it, but yeah,
No,
the grill.
Yeah, we talked about this in
Yeah.
a previous episode.
Oh, we did. Okay.
Cotton Bottom cooked like 20 years of garlic burgers on that grill. You're out of your mind if you don't take that with you when you sell
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Because the seasoning on there is what makes it.
Yeah,
You just got to make sure you clean it appropriately and keep the seasoning on there.
absolutely.
Yeah. Don't use,
And the germs off.
keep the germ. Well, it's hot. The grill's hot and the oil's hot. And I'm
Yeah.
sure that, well, I guess in the case of what Curt just shared, the dipping sauce is not warm, so
I'm sure it is, but I don't know. It's just the drippings that have run off the side of the
so
pot,
it looks like he made a flat gyro, like you know what I'm talking about, lamb on the spit that they have at Euro.
Oh,
restaurant.
yeah.
But it was flat, so he has to use that saw to trim it off just so he can still cook yakitori.
Yeah.
That's
Anyway,
crazy.
I thought that was weird, but
That
you
is
know,
weird.
I'm sure it's good. I'm sure it's. I kind of want to think that it's
I
safe,
would think
but
they'd,
we'll see.
they'd
We'll
be
go there.
shut
We'll go there and
down
try it
if
out.
We'll go
it
check
wasn't.
it out.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
We have to try it.
Okay, so next up on the list thing is, do you know? Any of you guys know what a ship lift is?
I have no idea what that is.
Okay, let me tell you. You've seen, you've heard of the locks, the waterway locks in like Panama Canal.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, same concept, but a little bit operates differently. In Panama, they you pull a ship in and then they flood that little that thing and it
then
raises the ship up or down or whatever.
Which is supposed to be a really cool experience.
I think it'd be fun.
Yeah, you could do cruise lines through it, and but there's a different thing that's out where China holds the record on this.
Other than watching water boil, watching water fill up a lift would be cool.
So China holds the record for creating this ship lift where it's literally an elevator. Like you can pull in like massive container ships and it will seal in the water and move the ship and the water up and down.
Seriously, those must be huge,
Oh
man.
my God, they're massive. I thought it was cool. It's a huge feat of engineering. Oh shit, I keep putting it on the wrong window.
You only have 2 windows.
No, I have 3.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
But
wow.
that's it right there.
Yeah, that's a water elevator.
Yeah, it's a waterway elevator.
That is,
So what
can you be in the ship while it does it?
Yes, it moves at a speed of 24 feet per minute, which is kind of slow.
what we're looking
That
at
is
is a really steep canyon in China, and it basically looks like an elevator shaft, but they
So-
fill it up with water,
So
and
I
then
want to know where it goes on the other end. Like, where does it like end at?
Narnia.
Yeah.
So like, okay, got it.
Yeah, but it's a massive feat of engineering.
Yeah,
It's-
that really
and
is.
it's in China. But I thought it was pretty cool.
If you think about this, really, if you really think about it, the amount of water that has to be in that cement structure is a crazy amount of weight.
Yeah, like I think they said the maximum is like 1,500 displaced tons.
So
Tons.
Question,
That's crazy.
hand raised question.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't
Welcome
they just go
to the show.
straight instead of going up and over?
Because it's on an incline or decline. Yeah.
Water only flows downhill.
Okay.
Yeah, so they've got to then ships can't do that.
So
Can't just
I want to know what the other end looks like.
I'm sure it's just a big body of water.
Yeah.
Oh, it goes right into water.
Yeah, so
higher
lake to
elevation.
lake.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. My head got there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah,
Imagine
I
if
thought
that
it was nuts.
failed. You were the captain of the ship.
I want to know when that was built.
You're halfway up the water elevator, and it just springs the leak. They're like, well,
Completed in 2021.
Okay.
So it's not too old.
Recent technology, or is it?
that's some
Yeah,
COVID,
fairly new.
Some
Fairly
COVID
new.
Fairly new.
labor built that for sure.
They had nothing else to do.
Right? That's what I'm saying. So I gotta call out what you've got on your screen right now because
Okay,
First of all-
that's for actually for the next thing.
okay, yeah, that's why I gotta call it out because there's 3 words in there that I already hate. Daddy, long neck.
Okay, so
This guy sucks. I don't like, and the fact that it says World Star Hip Hop is not the problem.
all right, so we're gonna get into this in just a minute. This is gonna come a little bit later, but don't ruin the surprise, Wade.
That's bullshit. to
So
have
there's
that
a
on the
guy.
screen.
There's a guy. His name is Rubiel Mosquera, and he's also known as Neckzilla.
Okay.
Okay, he's got the thickest neck ever, measuring at 20 inches in circumference. Okay, so this.
And Curt tells us during the week that like I can't come up with content.
So yeah, like I said, this guy's known as Neckzilla. He's also, for me, I mean, I've seen on the internet. You know, he's the guy that can drink peanut butter.
Okay. That's a big ass neck.
Yeah. So here, let me show you a picture of this guy real quick.
Okay.
There's him measuring his.
I want to know if they play the Godzilla song while he's.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's got a thick neck. This guy could be in the Secret Service.
Can they make an earpiece wide enough to fit around his neck?
I don't know.
Bad joke.
That was a bad
That
joke.
was a bad
Anyway,
joke.
so this guy, what made me bring this up was this guy was featured in a music video with a dude called Daddy Longneck. And so they paired this guy with this super long neck with this dude with this
Super
thick,
wide neck,
super
yeah.
wide neck and made a rap video out of it.
Okay.
So let me play this video for you. It's absolutely terrible. It's only a minute and a half long, so let's power through this.
Lucky for you, that's all the time we've got left. Which is good.
Oh boy.
Oh, this kid, the Daddy Longneck kid.
Daddy
like,
Longneck.
He's
Next
got
up,
long
neck.
Neck.
Next up.
N-E-C-K.
N-E-C-K. There he is.
When
right
he's
there.
wearing a t-shirt.
Look
it
at that
makes
dude
his
on the
neck.
left. Oh my god. Look this video up on YouTube.
Yeah, look up Daddy Longneck and white.
I just searched next up.
Nope. Nope.
Oh no, no,
Nope.
not watching that.
Anyway. Yeah, it's a terrible music video.
And then they got the chick with the longest tongue.
Yeah, did you see that? That's what
Holy
I said, no.
shit! Did they get the tallest model in the world?
I don't know, but
I'm sure
I just
they
thought it
did.
was funny. You know, this guy with the big ass neck.
You know what's crazy about this music video is they all look close to death.
Yeah, watch that video.
Don't
It's horrible.
watch it.
No, don't watch it.
Don't watch it if your children are around. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
definitely not.
But that guy doesn't, like, when you see him next to Daddy Longneck, he doesn't really have a crazy thick neck. It's just way more thick than that skinny guy's neck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He doesn't have like an
like
exceptionally
opposites.
huge neck.
Mm-hmm.
I like that he made that his brand, but at the same time, and this is a bad pause that Curt did, because he looks really high.
I was going to say that too.
He looks like he's just about to fall asleep, probably because all the blood going through his neck.
Yeah.
All right,
But he doesn't have a thick neck.
Okay, next up we got there's a guy out
Oh,
there.
you have more?
I do have one
You
more
have
thing.
more?
I have one more thing.
Wow.
This is
Wait.
it.
What's happening?
I don't know what's
Did
happening.
we tap into some
Did he? He might be taking over the show.
shit?
Got one more thing.
Okay, let's hear
Okay,
it.
so there's this guy. His name's Gregory Iron Guts Barlow.
Oh
Yeah.
no. Is this
better-
a poop story?
No,
He better
well,
be-
maybe it could lead into that. We'll see.
Is he a professional eater?
Yeah, I guess so. He holds the Guinness World Record for the most Carolina Reaper peppers eaten in a single sitting. Can anybody guess how many
I'll
Carolina
say-
Reapers?
Anything more than one is
I'll
too
say
many.
I'll give a legitimate guess. I think 23.
I'm going to say 18.
Okay, the record is 160.
Oh no way. Nope.
You can't live
Well,
after
he did.
one.
Apparently he did.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's why
so
they
the
call 'em
Carolina
Iron Guts.
Reaper was, it says is in this article, but was the world's hottest chili pepper,
Oh,
but no longer is.
Yeah.
yeah.
It was recently taken over by Pepper X, which Ches mentioned last week's episode,
Thanks for that.
measuring at 2.7 million Scoville units.
That's a lot.
And,
of Scoville.
Yeah, could you imagine?
No.
Could you imagine eating that many? Just one.
no,
One.
I don't think I would ever eat one raw
I couldn't
Carolina
even
Reaper.
eat like a tiny
Reaper.
bit of one. Just like
But you know what the shitty thing is? No poop jokes intended.
Sure it is.
You bought the last dab sauce.
I did. I was going to bring that up.
You bought
So-
the last
so,
dab sauce. Now we
like-
have to be in pain.
Yeah, so like Ches said last week, Pepper X is the world's hottest pepper. It was just registered in the Guinness Book of World Records, measuring 2.7 million Scoville units. And I just bought a bottle of the Triple X
Last dab.
Last Dab hot
Yeah.
sauce, which is rated between 2.7 and 3 million.
I'm out.
Yeah,
Scoville
yeah.
units.
whatever's going to happen,
No,
I'm out.
you're our support team. Because
Okay,
when we
I'll
try this,
support.
we're gonna die.
I'm not
So
going
I
to try.
I got this
Oh,
on
of
order. It hasn't
course.
been shipped yet. I'm waiting for it to ship, and when it gets here, we're gonna do this on the air.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. We're gonna die on the air. It's
But not me though, right?
you don't have to.
Because
I know you don't do spice.
You know what?
No.
No, it's fine. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. You might want to try it out. You
I
don't
will
know.
not
Just a
wanna
little
try it out.
toothpick.
Nope,
I'm gonna
we're
come
just not
prepared
gonna
though.
do it.
I'm gonna get like a half gallon of milk, and maybe I should do a full gallon. I don't know yet.
Do we need to buy a roll of viscreen to put over the soundboard and
Maybe
everything, just in case?
Probably.
I'm gonna get a half gallon of milk and an Arby's Jamocha shake and a couple other
Jamocha
things.
shake?
He just loves Jamocha.
Oh,
I've never
okay.
figured it out.
Will you get me a Jamocha shake?
You bet.
Okay, thank you.
Laura also loves Jamocha. I can't figure it out.
It's just coffee flavored shit.
Yeah.
That's all
Yeah.
it is.
Chocolate coffee.
I'm not excited to do this.
I'm not either, but it's gonna be fucking awesome.
Why not? Right? I mean, we tried the bomb. The bomb sucks. And I think
That's
that's
battery acid.
Yeah,
I've watched some videos on people eating this XXX stuff, and they said it's got a good flavor to it.
So
that's one thing Last Stab or Hot Ones has done a great job with their hot sauces is they always have a good flavor even though they're super hot. Mm-hmm. So I'm excited to try it.
So
we'll try it maybe.
So I heard
maybe in a couple
something
weeks.
about the one chip thing.
The one chip challenge.
Should I bring it up?
I think we talked about it last week.
Oh,
there was
okay.
a kid that died.
I wasn't here last week.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you were sick.
Yeah, I was sick.
A kid died, and then they pulled the chips from the shelves.
Yeah.
But generally, most people don't die from eating spicy things. I think if there's a health problem or something like that, don't do it if you're pregnant. Don't do it if you have a heart condition. Don't do it if you
just can't handle spicy foods. You probably shouldn't do it.
And I've done the one chip challenge. It's not for if you don't like Laura, you don't like spicy things. Don't do it. It's bad.
I'm barely
It's
learning
really
to
bad.
like sriracha, and I love sriracha now, but it's not very spicy.
Tune in a couple weeks for Laura doing the fucking Last Stab.
Yeah, so like a habanero, we'll just start at the bottom. Bell peppers are rated at 0, of course, because they're not spicy at all. So jalapenos.
You almost said jalapeno.
I would say Anaheim's too, probably.
So jalapenos are rated 5,000 to 8,000 Scoville units. Okay, so that's the heat of a jalapeno.
Okay.
Habaneros are 350,000.
Yeah, those suck.
And this hot sauce is
too many.
And this hot sauce is 3 million.
It won't be that bad. We'll be fine.
Stand by.
We'll be fine.
Carolina Reapers, which is this guy ate 160 of them. They are 1.7 million.
Okay.
And this hot sauce is twice that.
It'll be fine.
So
it's okay. You can do it.
3.4 million? Is my math right?
2.7 to 3.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, thank you for ordering that.
So
you bet.
I really appreciate it.
Cost a lot of money.
So
what, did it cost a lot of money?
It did.
Yeah,
more than I want to spend on a bottle of hot sauce.
But
how much was it?
It was $26.
Oh,
a lot of money.
that's not a lot of money.
Yeah, right.
Well, I shouldn't say that.
For hot sauce, it is.
For hot sauce, it is. Yeah,
you're right.
I would not pay that for hot sauce.
You know what? You are going to get all of your $26 of entertainment out of that hot sauce.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
And so hopefully we have a sound guy and a co-host after that episode. It might just be me.
If we die,
might just be me.
Before the show, we'll make sure you understand how to run all this.
Yeah,
and then
definitely, because I don't.
It's easy.
All
it's
of that
super
shit.
easy.
You just got to push these.
Where'd you go? That's what I would do. Like, where's the buttons?
Why can't we hear anything?
Buttons.
Look forward to that.
Yeah.
We don't, but we'll do it anyway.
Yeah.
I guess. And
then if it's just me, it's just me.
if it's just Laura, but also if I do survive the XXX Last Dab, but I don't show up after the Diamondbacks win, you know who to look for. It's going to be Laura. 'Cause I'll be in hiding.
Yes, you will.
Hope you guys all have a great week. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Go Rangers.
Go Phillies.
No.
Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back again next week with your weekly insult.
Next week's going to be a good episode.
That's going to be a great episode.
Dude, you're going to be so sad when the Diamondbacks win.
They're not going to win, though. That's the problem. See, last time you were excited about something winning, they lost.